like in my dream. But he is nowhere in sight. Oh God, I'm sorry, Bradley. I just wanted to save you.
Cannonball!
What the?
Stay behind me.
Okay.
Quickly, climb up. We don't have much time. We won't be safe up here for very long, so make sure you catch your breath.
You saved me. And you're an elephant?
I'm not an elephant, okay? Not anymore. It's a long story. Now, what are you doing here? You could have gotten killed.
My brother, I think he got lost down there. I just want to find him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know what it is like to lose your family. I was taken away from everything I knew. My entire life was changed overnight. So trust me, I get it.
Why is this happening? What was that thing?
That thing is named Nibbler, and believe it or not, he wasn't always the monster he is now. The farmer was just finishing up his day of work when he saw something strange fall out of the sky. A bright, burning flash of light tearing through the atmosphere. An asteroid had crash-landed in the middle of his field around all the cows. They were definitely spooked by it. Nothing crazy ever seemed to happen out in the countryside, but out of that asteroid crawled a creature no human had ever seen before. A yellow alien-like monster with a goofy body and pudgy little arms. Baby Nibbler. At first, the farmer didn't know what to make of the creature. What was this strange-looking beast? Where did it come from? Was it friend or foe? They locked it away for safekeeping to examine it more, to make sure he wouldn't be a threat. And by all accounts, he wasn't, at least back then. The daughter Maisie was convinced something was off, but the old man became somewhat enamored by the creature. It didn't take long for Nibbler to start to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. He was quickly almost larger than the actual livestock. That didn't matter to the farmer, though. He and Nibbler had really started to bond, and he knew no animal could prosper without the aid of the great outdoors.
Dad, no! We still don't know what this thing is. He could be violent or carrying diseases or...
Oh, come on, Maisie. It's not like we can keep this thing in here forever. Look how big he's getting. Sure, he may not be from our planet, but an animal is an animal. They need to get fresh air and roam around. Besides, I've got a feeling our new friend might actually turn out to be pretty useful around here.
At first, the cows kept their distance, wary of the strange alien creature. But it wasn't long before they accepted him into their herd, allowing him to graze whenever they did. And graze he did. In fact, that's how he got his name, from his ferocious appetite and passion for all things nibbling. It was unbelievable. He would eat and eat and eat, unless there was nothing left.
Shoot, Nibbler, you cleared the entire field for me. I knew you'd come in handy one day.
I don't know, Dad. Something's not right. Even something as big as Nibbler shouldn't be able to eat this much.
Stop being so skeptical. Nibbler here is great. Now I've got all the space I need to plant my corn.
I guess so.
So, Nibbler found a place for himself in this crazy world, and a use for his impressive appetite. But that appetite just kept growing. No one quite knows how it works, but Nibbler seems to draw some sort of energy out of people as they sleep. Some say he's sucking in their life force. Others say he feasts on people's dreams. But whatever it is he's doing to them, it leaves people different. And the farmer certainly didn't appreciate it.
Maisie! What's going on? Well, the color is drained from your face. Are you okay? Who did this to you?
Nibbler.
Nibbler! You betrayed me! After everything I've given you, you'll pay for this! Nibbler, what did you do to my daughter? Get back here, you monster! I'm gonna finish you if it's the last thing I do!
Nibbler made a break for it. He didn't understand that he'd done anything wrong. All he knew was that he was no longer safe in the place he had come to call home.
Come on out, Nibbler. I know you're in there.
Nibbler escaped, at least from the farm, but he ended up in somewhere arguably worse. The sewers are a cold and lonely place after all. Nibbler wandered through those pipes for days, not knowing where he was going, unsure he'd ever find somewhere to call home again. Eventually, he got lucky, or unlucky, depending on how you look at it, and he found his new sanctuary, a little school called the Garden of Banban. The warehouse down here was originally supposed to be a bomb shelter, an annex for students at Banban School, in a case of an emergency. It was the perfect place for a creature of Nibbler's size, but Banban didn't see it that way.
He doesn't belong here.
Why not? He's a monster, isn't he? I'm sure he can fit in with the rest of us.
Fine, we can keep him here in the basement, but he's not like the rest of us. We have no idea where he came from. I don't want to see that thing up here on the ground level, you understand me? It's a hideous alien freak.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna take care of you. Everyone needs an ally in this world. I took pity on the poor creature. I couldn't help myself. He was a huge, giant, worm-like beast, sure, but I was sure deep down he was lonely. So one day, I brought him food in hopes that I could become his friend. But Nibbler was no longer interested in eating plant matter, or really any physical foods for that matter. None of them provided him with any sustenance. There was only one thing Nibbler truly craved: dreams, or more accurately, nightmares. Nibbler's hunger drove him to start using his strange psychic powers to lure prey into his new underground chamber. Meg, runaways, or delinquents. All he had to do was wait for one of them to drift off to sleep, and then he could feast.
So the Nibbler tricked my brother into wandering down there. And now he's tricked me too.
Yup, that's just how he hunts, by preying on people's sadness, sending them visions of the things they want most in this world. Then, look, I'm sorry. I really wish there was something we could do about your brother. Huh? Hey, what are you doing? Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to destroy those bunk beds!
What? You can't do that. Nibbler could be lurking anywhere down there.
Someone has to avenge my brother!
Wait, Meg! Meg!
Come on! Almost there! Uh-oh. No, no, no!
Not so fast, Nibbler. Quickly, the rope! Grab the rope!
It's still too far! I can't reach it!
Then don't just stand there! Jump!
This is for Bradley! Take that, you ugly alien scum!
Hey kid, your brother would be proud of you.